Whoa! It is, in fact, where fire cannot burn. The band is St. Ricketts at www.saintricketts.com. It's the theme song, as always, to your Tuesday night. Our Tuesday night. Who am I kidding? Our Tuesday night as we go 100% live for another episode of The You Show.
You.
Little delayed reaction tonight. Cassie Perini, what a big you. She's in the house already, ready to rock. We're going to take down St. Ricketts and thank the boys. We'll be back with them later on this evening. As you know, Tuesday nights we do it 100% live from the Stoop Radio Network studio. Why? I can't change the name. Thanks to our good friends at Facebook. Yes, thank you. I am Jeff the Shark Perini. With me, as always, on Tuesday night, she is the co-hostess with the mostest. She is the sister from another mister. And despite only having 2 minutes to spare, she ran in, got her lights on, got set up, and is ready to go. The lovely, the beautiful, the talented Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening. Barely hanging on this.
Yeah, little sidetrack. I have a little sidetrack. I have no idea why. Had all day to get ready for this, John, and here I am. But we're ready for another Tuesday, the way we have done it for, God, going on 6 years.
Damn.
I know, we're still here. 5+ years. Imagine that. Imagine me being so terrible at this and still hanging on 5 years later. We have a great one tonight, Jewel. A return appearance. Last time this young lady was on. A great turnout. A great overall viewing, which is available on YouTube if you want to watch the replay. But why? When you got her here tonight, she's beautiful. She is talented. I'm telling you, she is just loving this singing career. It's her dream. We chat a lot. She's just that cool. We always have a little something. Our very special guest tonight, the beautiful Miss Lisa Orlando.
Yeah.
Yes. We got a brand new song from Lisa Jewel. We'll play it a little bit later. It's called Alive.
Whew.
I know, it's pretty hot. I love it. I love her. She's great. She's a good soul.
I think
really
this
works
is going to
for
be
her.
my summer jam, this song.
Okay. I
I've
like
already
that.
decided I need my shore songs, and this just fits the mold.
You know what is still, and I don't want to take JD Wolf. Thank you for the clap. We appreciate that. I love it. It's his new little thing, and I'm loving it. I got to tell you, I love JD Wolf in the house. One of my summer classics, and I don't want to steal the thunder from Lisa because she's awesome, but Brandon Messon's "Summer of Love."
Oh, yeah.
I love that song. It's like it just gets me in the mood to do things.
I know.
And I love
Well,
it.
it's on the summer playlist, the Summer Yo Show playlist. That's what we should put together. I'll work on that.
Absolutely,
You guys all hooked up with our greats.
We do. We have a lot of ideas for music. No spoilers yet. Joe and I have been discussing things about getting more music out to you, more ways, more how. We'll get into that when we finally can get it nailed down. But Lisa Orlando, 8:30. Top 5, Jewel. Did you get my new top 5?
I did. A lot better than the first one.
A lot better. The first one sucked. And I looked up answers. I'm like, nah, it's terrible.
I'm like, Tony Orlando? I don't know.
We were going to do people whose name had like a city in it or state, and God, that was awful. There was nobody good.
Yeah.
We both would have had Tony Orlando. I said, JD gets to love it. Go left
Boston,
first.
do bands count? I don't know. It's a mess.
I didn't think of bands. It also would have been great. You see, JD gets here early. He puts out a clap. We need that. Kidding. We love you too.
Get the leftovers tonight. You're here right on time.
I know. You're
Go.
perfect.
You
You're
guys
just
were
fun.
perfect last week. And we didn't say thank you for last week.
Oh my God, you guys were great last week. The chat box was on fire last week.
And we had on Moonroof.
Remember, right?
Did you say that?
No, not yet. I didn't get to that, but a big thank you.
You're going into top 5.
I know. You're right. You're right. I'm going backwards. Maybe I do really suck at this. Maybe I should be.
I'm the Robin tonight. That's what I am.
The Robin. You're always the backer. It's backer. Yo, Jewel and Jeff. It's Dennis. Dennis, what is up? Outside the Box News.
Oh, that's Dennis?
Yeah, I figured that out Wednesday when I started looking at the face icon. And I'm like,
Okay,
it's got to be
makes
Dennis.
sense.
And
Okay.
right, I never even said it. He didn't tell me. I kind of guessed.
Fox News. What is this podcast?
Yeah, you guys were killing it last week. We were
That was
perfect.
funny.
Yeah, you were very good last week.
I
Everybody
think we
was
all
good.
did.
And then I saw Chris Paul over the weekend at the Murphy's.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, he was at the Murphy's Bloody Mary contest. And we talked about the saving. Thank you. Epic show indeed. And tonight's going to be epic too. Lisa Orlando is amazing. She will be on around 8:30. Again, we thank Moonroof last week for coming out with us. That was a great time as well. Thanks, Jewel, for putting me in my place. Seems to be the theme today. Top 5 list, however, kind of goes with Lisa's brand new song, Alive. It's top 5 dead or alive songs. No, not the band. So, because as soon as I typed in dead or alive songs, it gave like their whole catalog of music. No, not them.
The band, right?
Exactly. Songs that contain dead, alive, die, live. It's not.
See, you didn't say living, and there's a lot of good living ones.
Of course.
I should have
live.
freaking
Oh,
included Living Dead Girl. Come on now. I just thought. All right, go ahead.
okay, so let's go on to topics. Top 5 has just been blushing to death. Start
Mine
singing
stinks
something.
now. I'm mad.
Mine's great. And we start with number 5 with Jules' favorite musician, Marilyn Manson, and Rock is Dead. Great number. I actually love this number. It says a lot. I like that little God is in the TV kind of quip, kind of a dig on how music is losing its radio love and is now in TV eyes and video eyes and all that. Great song. Marilyn Manson, number 5, Rock is Dead. A classic, Alive and Kicking by Simple Minds, one of my all-time favorite songs. And a great band. Very underrated band, Simple Minds.
I don't know who that is.
Simple Minds?
Nope.
Alive and Kicking. I can't sing it.
Is it 80s?
If I sing it, I might have one short.
Is it from the 40s?
From the 40s.
Uh,
I don't even know a comeback for that. I'm like silent.
right.
Got you from the 80s. Oh, sure, on fire, man. Dying here. Face pump.
It's fine.
No, I like the spinning in circles. It's just that band. Yeesh. Anyway, a band that Jewel might have heard of, Pearl Jam.
I have heard. Yes, I'm familiar. Thank you.
They're from the 90s. Did I just stutter 90s?
I love a lot of old music. I just don't see you.
Number 2.
And stuff.
Number 2, Jewel will let you know. It's Living Dead Girl.
Living Dead Girl.
See, it's got living and dead. That's why it would have worked either way.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a double entendre, as they say in the top 5 world. And number 1, I'm sure it's your number 1 too. It's Bon Jovi with Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Hell no. Who likes Bon Jovi?
Wow, I like Bon Jovi. You kidding me?
See?
Last remaining 90s grunge band. See? Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam?
Perfect.
Man, I just saw Eddie Vedder sing Release, like, live. I mean, I have the video. I have the video saved, but I just watched it, like, on the big screen. I'm like, he's incredible. I love him.
Love you, Eddie Vedder.
I have not seen Pearl Jam ever in my life, and that's one of my big regrets.
Same. And you know what's funny? All the memes and jokes of, boy, all these years Pearl Jam warned us about Ticketmaster, and they were right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Wow.
What is to be done? Come on, man. I'm trying to win Bruce Springsteen tickets. Beyonce's coming. I need to see her. Like, this is just tragic.
My sister-in-law just bought tickets to take her and her daughter to see Depeche Mode. Now, I love Depeche Mode. 2 tickets, not overly special seats, $600. 2 tickets.
No way.
I wouldn't have believed it. I looked them up myself that day because I'm like, oh, they go on sale today. And I'm in like the nosebleed section. There were 2 something, and it was $49 fee per ticket.
Come on, man. Is this Wells Fargo?
Yeah. It's so, I mean,
out of here.
I don't want to shit on the Mode. I love Depeche Mode.
I don't love anyone for that amount of money.
Crazy. Indeed, I agree. Like, Like when
I'm
you
not.
look
I'm
at
not paying $300 for a Bruce ticket. Like I mean, I've seen him 10,000 times. You know what I
Good
mean?
evening, Allie.
I
I agree. I agree. And monopoly is the word. And like when you see like sepsis is coming to PA this summer. I think I sent you today. Make sure your calendar's clear. We're all getting up there. JD Wolf, yes, sepsis is coming to PA, bro. And so are you. Like I told you, clear your life, clear your schedule.
yeah,
You're coming
it's a
out to PA.
PA, man.
And the tickets are $10. I feel like buying 100 of them, just handing them out.
I know, and we got to get Aunt Mary Pat tickets, $20, and
Yes.
she's at Rivers, so
She was
got to see.
he was playing Newtown. They sold out the first day.
I know, I saw that. Damn it, Newtown would have been so much easier.
So I do the Yo-Show thing. I'm like, how's our hookup looking? He's like, sorry, bud.
You could pay the $20.
I'm echoing from somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds a little.
Yeah, I got an
sound
echo.
far,
Like
far away.
out of nowhere, it just started echoing. Is this thing on?
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, I'll pay for tickets. He's like, that's not even doing it. They have no capacity. Zero.
damn.
Every last seat is gone.
It's-
Joel Tatey, your top 5 dead
Oh,
or
okay.
alive songs.
All right. Yeah. So I'm going with Bruce Springsteen. We are alive. We are alive. It's not one of my favorite songs, but I was running out of ideas here.
As long as you get him in there.
Number 4, Hip Hop is Dead. Nas, Will I Am.
Well,
I put it on. We were hanging at my sister's house, and she's like, "Is this Inagata Davida?" Like, yes. 'Cause he took the
Yes.
beat. Oh, I've
Yeah.
never heard the song, but it's pretty
I
damn
actually
good.
have. Not a
good.
fan of rap, but I'll listen.
3, our boy, Pearl Jam, Alive.
Even JD Wolf knows Springsteen's coming. That's when it gets bad when the audience knows.
I know.
Pearl Jam Alive. Okay, well that's a great one. It's a great song.
I love it. Yeah, it's definitely, and it does remind me of my college days and all our friends, because that's just one of the songs we would belt at 4:00 in the morning off our balcony and be a
I
great
was going
time.
to say that's the party singing song. You're
Mhm.
exactly right. That's near the end of the night though, when
Yep.
everybody's crap faced,
Yep.
and there's that one guy that starts crying during it.
Yep. Oh, that's
Oh, boy.
so true. It's funny because
Yes.
it's true. Number 2, band called Bad Livers. If you have not heard of them, check them out. It's called Death Trip.
All right, here we go.
It's like country twangy. It's a great song. Bad
Twangy.
Livers.
Bad
Death Trip,
Livers.
baby. And number 1, of course, because I fit all my people in my playlist, but Born to Die, Lana Del Rey.
Of course, and she's welcome here, Lana. That other
Anytime.
guy, anytime. I like JD Wolf's idea. Well, I don't know if you can say kidnap on a show, can you? In case he disappears that day, have a problem on our hands.
He's catching fish in Seattle at the moment.
Is he
on
really?
board. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool
How
guy.
about that? Our top 5 Dead or Alive songs. We'll rehash them real quickly. Number 5, Rock is Dead, Marilyn Manson. Number 4, some strange band from the 1920s, Simple Minds with Alive and Kicking.
You got a simple mind. Honey.
Simple Minds, Simple Minds.
Da, 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 da.
Pearl Jam's Alive at number 3. Living Dead Girl by Rob Zombie at number 2. Phone number that I don't recognize at number 1. No, I'm sorry. Phone number. And number 1 is Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive. Who listens to Bon Jovi? I listen to Bon Jovi.
Springsteen over Jovi, man.
Jersey versus Jersey, man. I actually blow my nose a little. Still
Oh my
sniffing.
God.
Let's see. Jules' top 5. We Are Alive by guess who? And number 4, Hip Hop is Dead by Nas. Number 3, Alive by Pearl Jam. Number 2, Death Trip by Bad Livers. And number 1, Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. A fantastic top 5. So much better than the top 5 that Jeff had earlier today. I'm looking at it. I text Jules, said, change it.
Tony Orlando.
Lisa Orlando.
Like, that's it.
Tony Orlando, Lisa Orlando. Oh, and I came up with Brooklyn Decker. See, I had 3.
Oh. Philly Frank.
Yes! See, this is a better list than we thought. Not
Jeez.
too shabby. Oh my god. So I've got
Oh, I
things.
was thinking of the band A Simple Plan. Simple Mind. Who?
Yeah,
No.
that's
Okay.
close.
It's not-
It's not close at all.
you don't have to be nice. It's fine.
I tell you what, we're extra giddy tonight. I'm a little sloppy tonight. You know why? I got a little frazzled before the show. Jules like, dude, save it for the show. You're right. A little
We
frazzled.
all are. My hair's
Good.
like sticking out. I have no lighting, but we're pulling it together.
I will tell you one thing, and this is a piece of advice to anybody. Pretty much anybody who does anything live. You're a DJ, you're a band, you do a podcast and go out on the road. Get a piece of paper, write down an inventory before you have a cocktail. Make sure your inventory is accounted for. And when you leave, make sure I still have pieces of Jules equipment here from what
Seriously.
was it, a month ago now?
About a month. Yep. I
Uh,
know. Or just have a person with you that is designated to bring all your stuff to your car and or your ride home.
I thought I had one. Steve's like, "Is this yours?" I'm like, "I don't know what the hell that is."
Oh my God.
He handed me like 4 laptops. It's a good thing I walked away with that cord.
Maybe don't pregame next time. That's a good idea.
Yeah, write it down. Simple plan. Oh, that it's because it had nothing to do with the top 5. Okay, I got you now. See, we've
yeah.
derailed everybody.
I don't
How
think
about
I can
this?
name one Simple Plan song. I don't even know. All these simple bands. I don't know.
In my defense, I had a lot more than one job and many jobs that evening. One was professional babysitter.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah, you killed it.
you were a professional escorting someone to the bathroom.
Yeah, I was a professional chase Jewel into the bathroom, and she beat me by a step. Jewel beat me all night long. She outstruck me. She outraced me to the bathroom. For that, you got no footage of Jewel going to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
I really did not outdrink you after I saw the footage the next day.
But you definitely outstruck me.
No, I didn't. You
No?
started when I was like halfway through.
Son of a biscuit. I knew I was wrong. Damn it.
What is wrong with me? We timed it. And it ended up being like a very long time, like 3 minutes. It was awful.
I sat here for weeks and kissed your ass for beating me.
It was a bad performance. No, I'll own up to it.
Nah,
did not win.
what a great shame losing to a guy.
It's fine.
I noticed, Jewel, you have your fantastic Yoshio tank top on. Got to show it because our good friend Stephanie Bertolato is like, give me a shirt. And Cassie's like, I got one left. So that's going to be Steph's. I got my green one on tonight.
I like the white. I love the green. I love the gold.
I love them. I love all the colors. Our good friend Steve Giordano at, I don't even know what his company's called now. It changes every day. Let's call it US Printing still. But it does a great job to make these awesome designs. He came up with the green one on his own right before the Super Bowl. Maybe the shirt was bad luck. Thanks for nothing, Steve.
Yeah.
We tied. Now, see, now Allie says it's a tie. Jules says she lost. I said I lost. We have to have a rematch sometime soon. Speaking of sometime soon, there's a rumor. Now, I can't confirm it until we see if we have a crew to help us out with this. We have been invited to ride on the Murphy's Beef and Ale. I don't want to say float. It's not really a float. It's like a trailer at the Levittown St. Patty's Day parade. Our good friend Sean Pilgrim's like, you guys are in the parade, right? I'm like, did you see us at Wing Ball? So Cassie,
honored to be in
I know,
the
right? Cassie did not finish in the top 3 in the Bloody Mary contest, so didn't actually tell us where she finished. But she did represent, and they said representing the O show. Here comes Cassie. Cassie made a Bloody Mary. Didn't finish top 3, so I don't know where she finished. Did a great job. I thought it looked great. I'm not really a Bloody Mary drinker, though.
So
I want to hear Let's Go. You're saving your money.
What was the best? You had to like chug multiple Bloody Marys.
We got black and gold. There was a gold one in the mix. So they had judges that drank them, and they checked for like consistency, thickness, presentation, taste. All I know is last year I finished 3rd.
It's a lot of factors.
Last year I got the Osho. This year it's like representing the Osho, nice and loud so everybody hears when we don't win.
Oh my God.
She did great though. She was terrific.
That's awesome. Hey, you pleased? Did she should have got a ribbon.
I've placed. She did not.
Oh.
You did right. All right. So as always,
in our hearts.
Always a winner in my heart. As always, Jeff rambles on, so let's shut him down so we can play some music. You know, we get guests on that put out music that they want to play on the show, and Jeff talks through them all the time. So this one is Alive. It is the lovely Miss Lisa Orlando. Now, I'm going to let you in a little secret, Jewel. I love me some Lisa Orlando. She's terrific. She'll be with us shortly. It's actually a quick song. It's 2 minutes, 25 seconds. So we'll come back, do a little Jeff and Jewel chat, and then Lisa will be joining us on the program. Let me set this up, blow up the screen. Before the show started, Jewel got on me and said, "You're not going to see our faces, are you? You're going to put the music up, right?" Yep, there it is.
Yes, please.
All right, Alive, Lisa Orlando coming up. We'll be back 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the Yo Show. Enjoy.
Have I ever told you how lucky I am that I met you when I did? 'Cause you saved me now. How much I mean to me, you make me feel alive. Feel I can touch the sky with you tonight. I feel so good I could fly for you. Oh, you, 'cause you make me feel alive. Ooh, alive. Trying to forget it with the way you make me feel alive. Feel I can touch the sky with you tonight. I feel so good I could fly for you. Oh, you, 'cause you make me feel alive. Ooh, alive.
Wow, that commercial snuck its way into it. Wow.
Yes.
Now available
Love
on
it.
Katie's Summer Hits playlist. Lisa Orlando's Alive. Great song by Lisa. That's a great number. You know, I
Love
like
it. It's so cute.
it is. She's cute. She's
And
so
it's my
wonderful.
summer jam for sure.
That is
You
one of
got
them.
the
Definitely one of
Jewel?
those Summer James. Nice. Thank you, JD Wolf. Jewel, I'm losing control at every angle here. Even the audience is like, music, please.
Jesus Christ. We're just trying to help you, Jeff. You
I
know?
appreciate it. I'm getting worse every day. I like that. I like that too. You're gonna love Lisa. She's terrific. I'm actually back to a beer. Just a beer. A beer. This one's
What do
wonderful.
you got?
So we went up to Staten Island this past weekend, visit my buddy Brian and his wife Christy, and the gorgeous baby Bryce. He is just beautiful. Great little boy.
Great name, too.
I know they actually like. The wife said, "Well, I guess we named him after Bryce Harper." I'm like, being from New York, anyway. So it's Skygazer watercolors,
Ooh, pretty.
and it is a sour ale with blackberry,
No.
berry, peach, cheesecake, and milk sugar. I gotta tell you though, it's really good. You can actually taste a lot of the cheesecake. It's delicious.
Cheesecake beer, that does sound delicious, but all the other stuff mixed in with it, I don't know about that.
I used to be that way. You put everything together, it's not bad. Like I say, it tastes a lot of cheesecake. It's actually very good. So we went there, and Brian's got a smoker, so he's big into the smoking thing. So he smoked some wings.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, they were diabolical. Just so good. And that's stuff I shouldn't really eat in bulk, but it's my cheat day. So I had some wings, and then they got a nice Staten Island pizza, which is right up there in New York. Because they said there's something in the water that just makes the bread better. And man, the pizza was on target. The wings were on target. We played Seinfeld trivia. Like I found a Seinfeld trivia game. We played it. We blew through like all 300 cards.
That's cool.
We didn't go out. A lot of times we go out and we get a little carried away. Like, no, they have their son now, and so we'll hang out with Bryce. And Cassie had a long night the night before, hung out with her friends. So she was like out by like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
She got there, she had like 2 drinks, and she was like out. And I stayed up, and he was actually smoking a pork too. So that thing got done till 4 in the morning. I felt bad, so I stayed up. Smoking a pancake. Real quickly, we're talking about a lot of good news, but we do have to mention some not so good news, and it's actually changed as of recent, as of before going on the air. Actor Tom Sizemore, coma, he had a brain aneurysm. It's pretty much left up to the family at this rate to decide his fate. And at last I read, the doctor said recovery looks very, very slim, so it may be at the point where Tom might be put down. An actor who has admitted in the past to certain substance abuses and kind of a rough life, had a brain aneurysm, and it's looking like his family may have to put him to rest. Very unfortunate situation, but I've been following the last couple of days. Want to talk about it tonight. Was hoping things might have turned, but they have turned really for the worst. And as of the reading before the show, it's not looking like he's going to have any progress. Very sad story.
Oh man,
yeah, but terrible. Very sad. Like I said, he had admitted, and he put in the story, he admitted to a lot of substance abuse in his past. He had some tough issues that were documented, and also a great actor though, is in a lot of good roles, but it doesn't look like he's going to survive this episode. So of course, we send prayers out to their family. I don't know if it hits them, if they see it, find it, whatever. We seems to do wish the best in a tough process coming up. We don't like to break bad news here. We try not to do bad news, or sometimes stuff like that, especially when somebody in the entertainment field, that's what we cover. We just wish the best for his family, and hopefully there's a smooth way out.
Yeah, no, that's tough.
Yeah, I've been there before, in that situation where you're forced to, pull the plug, as they sort of say, and it's not easy. I don't care what the situation is; it's never easy. But we of course talk, and we wish the best. We are expecting Lisa Orlando in a minute or two, so let's turn the frowns upside down. No disrespect, of course. One thing I want to bring out real quickly, and we'll start on it, and then when Lisa comes, we'll get back to it. The SAG Awards, some crazy stories going on in the SAG Awards. Now, Christina Applegate, of course, showed up with a cane, and she has the MS. And on the bottom of the cane, custom made, it says FUMS. I thought that was great. Like, she pretty much giving her finger to MS, and she's going to go on, man. She's going to battle on and be in public. She said her acting days are most likely over. This might be her last public appearance, depending on how she improves or regresses, etc. But the cane was a strong statement, man. She really came out and let it be known that she's fighting all the way, and we're fighting for her. We love Christina Applegate. We'll get back to the Aubrey Plaza part later on, because it is time to do guest time, and nothing makes Jewel and I happier than guest. And not very many, with the apologies to the other 200 and some guests, not many make me as happy as this young lady, a terrific singer who is just stuck to the dream, like she said, man. She's going for it. Another great song out that we played here earlier on live. Let's give it up for the lovely and talented Miss Lisa Orlando. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, guys. It's so nice to see you again.
It's great to see you. It's so great to have you back. Thank you so much for joining us. And I tell you what, I couldn't believe when I started going through the archives, it's been 2 years.
I know. Time has flown by. It really has. Wow.
It really has. Did anything happen? Did anything happen those 2 years since we talked last? Oh, yeah, just a little shutdown of something called COVID, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we were in the middle of it. I think we were in the middle of it then.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we were. Yeah. Yeah, who could forget?
I know, right? Who can forget those fun times? But you know what? It's weird, and we always talk about the good and the bad that came from it. We got this format, which is the video format instead of just audio. We get to see people, and it actually makes it great. Makes it so much better. And you're getting all kind of claps, golf claps, clap emojis. Our audience gets more creative every week. We absolutely love them. So let's start right off. Congratulations again on another single, the great one. It's on Jules' summer playlist. She said when the
Oh,
summer comes on her playlist, it's called Alive. We love it. It's great. Tell us about the song. Tell us about the creation of it. It came out in January. It's doing great. Tell us all about it.
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. It's been honestly really awesome. I had taken a break for a little bit after I put out my album Last Night in My Life, and it was my first song since then. And basically, it was just inspired by the feeling you get when you meet somebody at the right time in your life when you really need that, and how powerful that can be, and how much of an effect it can have on like helping you like find yourself again, and just that feeling of yeah, just being free and alive and just wanting to be alive, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely what was written about the song. So yeah, it's just a
Excellent.
fun like EDM type of vibe.
So I
I
said
agree.
it's my sure song now, and yeah, and you get that feel. It's like, oh, being in a new relationship, everything's happy. You're happy all the time and
Yes.
smiling. So how was that songwriting process? And then I want to get into your album as well because it seems a little a change from the album, a little lighter, if you would. But
Yeah.
how was the experience on the single?
So I wanted to do something different because I feel like with the album, it was kind of like it was my first real album, and like it was still just kind of starting off trying to find my footing. And I wanted to do something different, something that just had a completely different vibe and a different tone. And I just wanted to give that listener the feeling that I was feeling when I was writing the song, like that powerful, yeah, like you said, like the beginning of a relationship, that just happy feeling. And so I just tried to take things in a different direction this time and just really find, yeah, my footing with my music. And I'm still exploring and stuff, but so far I like the direction it's heading. So yeah.
But it's like solely uniquely you, even from the album. And I was looking at your past interviews and just saying how, you know, because you take from real life experiences and just how some of the songs poured out of you. What do you think was your favorite song on the album?
Honestly, I really love Last Night in My Life because it's a happy, upbeat song. But if I'm gonna be honest, I think my actual favorite song would be Fell in Love with the Darkness, just
Mhm.
because it was such a really raw song for me about like a really hard time in my life, what I went through with somebody, and it was just a really toxic, bad relationship. But getting that out into a song was really powerful for me. And I don't know, every time I hear that song, it just feels like okay, I feel like I did a good job on that one, getting it out. And I really hope that anyone who went through something similar can relate when they listen to that. So
Yeah, that hits hard, and I've been there as well. And yeah, I think every girl or guy who's been in a toxic relationship can relate to that one. So
yeah.
it's great though. So
Unfortunately, we've all been here. Even guys going through them. I mean, not now. I made a new song. I just made a song, and maybe Lisa, me and you can get together and make this song. It's called Dead.
Dead?
It's not a lot. It's called Dead. It's about me meeting my wife. And no, I'm kidding. I love her. She watches. She's gonna. I'm gonna be dead after I get upstairs.
oh, geez.
But I got to tell you now, this wasn't. We do like an outline of questions and all. And this wasn't on my list. But I'm going to tell you, and please take this as the best of compliments because it's meant fully as one. You've changed as we've seen you latest. Your confidence and your belief in your music and your understanding and all is just really impressive. Like last time you were kind of new to it, you had a lot of dreams, which you're following, but now you seem to know exactly what's going on. Do you get a better feel every time you write something, every time something comes out? Like, yeah, I'm really nailing this down.
Yeah, it just seems like the more you do it, the better you get at it, the better you get at articulating your feelings. What were you saying? The comments on the bottom? Yeah.
Shortest song ever, Dead. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it does. It becomes something that the more you do, the better you get at it, and the more comfortable you get with like putting yourself out there, putting songs out that really touch certain, chords with people. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things. Yeah, you get more comfortable as you go. So
I like that. And I do like the way that is, again, you speak from real life and instances that happen. You talk about meeting somebody new and it reflects in the music and like how Jewel felt it too. And then you talk about those toxic things and our faces change because we know what it's like to be there. We also know the song you're talking about. It's like, yeah. So it's pretty cool how you can relate two things and have people relate back with you. Very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to make music that touches people in some way. So that makes me so happy. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And
That's it. Good night. No.
That's it. No, it's just so cool. And I always like to like look back at the original interview, but you said we were like your second interview ever, and now you've had so many and just exposure, and it's just so cool to see you grow as an artist through the years, and we just love watching you grow and have
Thank you.
success. So, what do you think was the biggest lesson you learned from maybe that point, 2020 until now?
The biggest lesson I learned would be being a perfectionist is okay to an extent, but at the same time, you have to know when to like let it go out into the world and not like hold yourself back from getting
Right.
somewhere based off of trying to be perfect. So that's one of the things. Just learning that, yeah, it's okay to want to be perfect, but it's not attainable. Don't stress it and just try your best. And that's all you can do, really. So not
That's
being
great
so-
advice. That's great
Yeah.
advice. And if you want to continue to learn that lesson, every Tuesday night at 8:00, you'll see non-perfection at its finest. Again, we're relating, Lisa. You're nailing it tonight. I'm telling you. I'm going to put you in my seat. I'm going to get the hell out of here. You're carrying this thing better than I am. So we talked about the album, October of 2021, and then your first video, which was great and a lot of fun. You told us the fun of making the video, and you credit yourself with some acting roles, etc. What to you comes off as more easier, singing and songwriting, or do you prefer acting? Is there a happy balance in the middle somewhere?
Honestly, the singing's always been something that I felt really comfortable doing. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about the acting that's just a lot of fun, and it's definitely a completely different situation. You know what I mean? Like one, you're pretending to be somebody or something, and the music is like usually coming from real things that you went through, and I don't know. So they're both kind of really good and fun, but I guess if I had to pick one, I guess I would pick the music. Yeah.
All right. I mean, for me, if I ever had a choice, I'd be an actor because I can't sing. But I mean, if I could sing like you, whole different ballgame. Our good friend Austin Wood from Horror Night Podcast, he talks about you all the time. He said, "I love Lisa. She's great. I love her music. I'm a fan." So I knew he'd be here tonight to say hello. And we have a lot of people from the last time you were on that just love you, and everybody was asking about you. And speaking of asking about you, I blew it because I forgot to put up your links and your websites. I am off tonight, Lisa. Maybe some nerves are having me.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
There it
Thank you
is.
so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Sure. So something I got to ask you, a little off the cuff. And I wanted to say this question for me. I noticed back in the day, before the music got into you and other things, you used to work in car dealerships.
Mm-hmm.
And I laugh because I used to as well. Matter of fact, I still do. And I
Oh my
hate
God.
them. I hate them with a passion.
Understandable.
Right. And it's like you always have to be on, and it is an extreme level of customer service because people are in your face. Do you
Yeah.
feel that level of being on and working in such an industry where so much people in your face, it helps you grow, to become an artist, to present, to be fresh face and ready for people?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it does help you grow for sure. But yeah, there's definitely times where if you let it, it can like really get in your head. So it's
Oh,
just all about yeah, it could definitely get in your head. But yeah, it's all about trying your best to like find a balance between the pressure you feel from other things going on and what you give yourself. So basically, yeah, it's just finding that balance and trying your best to, yeah, can retain that. So
That's
Yeah.
pretty strong. I feel bad because my wife always says, please don't come home and complain about work. So what do? I turn to my phone and I go to my second favorite woman in life, Jewel. And I'm like, it's just a bad day. And she's like, what? No.
Save it. Save your energy.
Right.
Gotta
Save
show
your
me here. But I wanted to go back to the acting because last night of my life, I'm watching the video, and that's some acting involved there. Just the whole video, which is very cool. And then you go to a spot that I've been at, and I was like, oh crap!
I recognized it. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't recognize you. You recognize it?
Oh yeah, my aunt works there.
Really? I did.
But
I
yeah,
did
so
not know.
fun. But how was that? Filming at a on-spot location.
It was actually really awesome, and the people there were super nice, and it was just really fun. Like it felt like it was cool. We had like a nightclub to ourselves. Like we did it during the day, so like we didn't interfere with their business or anything. But we did it during the day. There was like I think 20 like people in the club scene, and then the people that were helping me with the other scenes were in it as well. So altogether, it was probably like 30 people, like 30 actors and everything, and it was great. Like the energy was great. It was so much fun to do. I loved it. It was great. I definitely have to make more videos in the future.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm going to tell you though, I'm not a producer, a director, a video maker, but I don't think going to a club during regular business hours or a bunch of pretty girls dancing and singing music is going to hurt their business at all.
Yeah, no.
But it's cool, nice. And in the beginning of the video, like you got this, like you're really raged. And I guess, do you use the energy from the song? Because you said it's kind of like real, like, do you use the energy to help you act that way? Or is this kind of like, all right, now I got to put this face on?
Yeah, well, technically, I don't know if you know this, but I've been actually acting my whole life. Like I was in all sorts of like summer camps. I went to like acting classes. I actually went to school and I went to college for film because I wanted to make movies and like be in them too. But like basically, yeah, so I just kind of use my own personal experiences when I'm doing acting stuff as well as the music. And because it was my own song and I was acting, it was like, okay.
It's
So the song was yeah, that song was just basically about somebody like, yeah, like cheating on you and you finding out, and like that's what we conveyed in the video. And so all I had to do was just pull from what happened, and yeah, so
I could tell you though, men, for the future, Lisa can really pack a suitcase like that.
oh my
Don't
God.
try it. Don't
I know,
try
right?
it. But the theme is also, YOLO. Like
Yes, exactly. Yes,
So,
living it up, not letting it pull you down.
and that's so important. And I feel like with the amount of loss, especially the past couple of years, that everyone has really suffered. We just have to have some kind of mantra, something that gets us by. And this song is such a great example of that. Is there something you do, maybe not every day, but it just gets you in the mindset, like, all right, you got to make it happen today. Like now is the time. Like what puts you in that mindset, or just to get creative? Like what gets you in that moment? What do you do to get in that space?
When I'm trying to feel creative, basically, if there's something going on in my life, I'll just sit there and think about like the good parts about that and the bad parts about that. And I'll try to say to myself, which direction do I want to take this? And then once I get the idea of which feeling I'm feeling more, then I'll kind of say, okay, I'm going like sad with this or dark with this, or I'm going to go positive and happy. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just sit there and I kind of figure out where my head's at with all the things going on in my life. And I pull from that. So yeah, sorry, my mom's downstairs. I don't know if you can hear that, but she just opened the garage.
Good.
That's there, Mike.
Bass.
I know, right? I was thinking we got a brand new hit coming out. Lisa Orlando in the club. Boom, boom.
Speaking of that, sorry, not to cut you
No,
off,
right.
Jeff, but it seems like with Alive, like you're doing more experimental stuff with the EDM and the beats. Are you involved in that process, or have you spoken to your producer? Like, I want to hear this sort of thing on this track.
Yeah, so basically, Alive was with a different producer than I did my album with. I'm working with a bunch of different people right now. But basically, I worked with Ziggy Zen on Alive, and he and I had discussed basically we wanted to make something that was really upbeat and yeah, just happy. And so he kind of like came up with something for me, and I was like, okay, this sounds great. And I just kind of started laying down the lyrics and singing on it. But yeah, but for sometimes we do projects where I'll say what I'm looking for, and he'll like make a thing from scratch off of basically my lyrics that I want to do. So that happens too. But for the exact song Alive, yeah, he had made the beat, and I was like, oh, okay, this is great. I'll do something with this.
Yeah, the beats are great, and I know you've been working with a lot of artists to get the beats down pat. And I know that we talked about it briefly a few months back. We talked about getting you back on. You had signed with a record label.
That was actually last year or whatever. So I think that was about a year ago. But I was signed to, it was like Stony Orchard or whatever, like the independent label from
Right. Okay.
And that was cool. I did that for like a year, and then when the contract went up, I just kind of didn't re-sign with them. But they were great and everything. They were awesome. It's just I just felt like I could do more for myself at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. And I remember we had to talk. I'm like, Lisa, I'm going to lose access to your music.
I know. I know.
We played it tonight. I'm like, you know what? I'm playing it.
Well,
Come get me. I need my Lisa Orlando fans.
Please give us your permission.
Right. We do not own the rights to this music.
You have my permission.
But it's great though. And I remember you discussing the experience. I know some people who would work through Sony Orchard. And like I said, it's an experience. It's something you bring in, you learn, and you're still young yet. You got a lot of time to learn different ideas and such. Um, I know musicians always say they're always writing. Everything's a song. Everything's always in my head. Is there downtime lately? What are you doing now to relax? Now that we're all out in the open again and can get out when you're not writing and working, etc. What do you do just to kind of bring yourself back down?
When I'm not doing music, I do a lot of just hanging out, honestly. Like I do, I love reading, I love watching TV, stuff like that. But I've been recently getting into, I don't know, a couple months ago, I had posted something on Instagram and it actually kind of blew up. It went really viral. And for whatever reason, people started watching that. And then because of that, I was like, okay, I have some eyes on me. I'm going to use this for good. So I started like using it to give like positive motivational like life advice, relationship advice, and just anything that just like left like a good like feeling on somebody. So I've been kind of doing stuff like that in my free time, just really enjoying helping people. So
That's cool. Are you like me? Like you always kind of want your face out there. Like when I'm not doing this, I'm like I kind of want to do something, say something.
it's kind of like that a little bit. Like I just wanted to like use the platform that I was given by the fact that it went viral to like help other people, because if I wasn't doing it with my music at the time, I was like, okay, I'm going to use this to help them in another way, because not everyone checks out music, but maybe they check out videos because they're easier and quicker to watch.
Yeah, you can't write songs every freaking day, people.
Exactly. And you can hit so many more topics on a video, and they're like 5-second videos, but you can get out a lot really quickly, and new stuff comes up all the time that I'm going through, and I'm like, here, let me put this out and see if it helps somebody. So
It's excellent. It's great to have the talent to put yourself out there. And once you're out there, continue to feed in other songs and other things rather, and just let people constantly see your face, know you're human, especially an artist. We have a lot of artists on here. We have some that just are nonstop promoting other people, helping other people, giving advice. They do it to us, and that's great to see. Do you feel like it kind of goes with a celebrity mood, if you will, to kind of keep giving back?
Well, I mean, yeah, I definitely think it definitely does. But at the end of the day, just that's something I always wanted to do, whether people like knew who I am or not. It's just something I always wanted to do. I wanted to help people because I've been through a lot, and I'm hoping one day I can tell my story. Like I really would love to, like whether it's like really like an in-depth interview one day or something, or like I do a book or whatever, because I have a crazy life story. But I just want to
Fans
help.
are on it. They're on it. Everybody, like I say, you need more artists like that are, let the guard down a little bit, be honest about it, and say, hey, it's okay. If superstar Lisa Orlando can do it, so can you.
Well, thank you so much.
Sure.
And you do write. Did you really consider writing a book and going that
Yeah,
route?
honestly, yeah. Just because there's so many things like I really do. Like I haven't really talked about too much publicly, but that I just really want to, because I feel like if people understood that side of where I'm coming from, they would understand, okay, this is why she feels like she wants to help people more. Like it would explain why. But yeah, basically I just always had that in me. Even before like any of that stuff really happened in my life, it was just always this drive that I felt like that was my purpose, if that makes any sense. Like to be somebody that touches other people's lives in a positive way. So hopefully I do.
And you said that in our first interview, which I mean, I love. That's in my day job. I just hope I do that for other people. So I mean, sometimes I do, but we'll see. But with your videos, your short videos, your Instagram videos, is there any comment that sticks out that a fan that you did touch? And
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, those are the things that make it so worth it whenever I get stuff like that. It doesn't happen all the time, of course not. You get some hate comments here and there because you know how it's the internet, but most of the time they're pretty actually good comments. But every now and then I get a really nice one saying how this is exactly what I'm going through right now. This helped me so much. Thank you for these videos. Keep them coming. Like just stuff like that makes it so worth it, because it's like, okay, people are actually like receiving it the way I'm intending it to be received. So yeah, feels really good when I hear stuff like that.
And you could be scrolling like mindlessly and come across something, and like your whole day will change. So that's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you. Yeah. So just hoping to keep doing that and touching more and more people with the experience they've been through. So yeah.
Absolutely. I'm all about that. And Jewel and I have always said from the beginning, we come here, we act like ourselves, and we just have fun, and we don't talk about the dark side of things because there's plenty of that out there. And like I said, at the end of the day, we want to make each other feel better. We want the guests to feel better and feel like on top of the world, and do it for people out there who just need a smile. And like I said, when COVID came, we were getting so many views. I'm like, what's going on? And everyone's like, remember, there's no live TV. Nothing is new. Everything's rerun. Everything's shut down. You guys are like authentic. What your guest is bringing is authentic. People need it. And you don't realize how much it hits you until something like that. So
Yeah.
keep that up.
And
Absolutely.
what you guys doing are absolutely great. You're giving a platform for people. You're sitting there like really just it's incredible. That's why I love coming on here, and I'm so glad you guys had me back on.
Absolutely. We looked forward to it. I said we never miss. This is episode. Oh God, what's the number? Joe, hit me with the number. I actually forgot the number.
It's like 250 something.
Wow.
230. It's 232.
232. That's a good
That
one.
is
232.
awesome.
And
Congratulations.
thank you. And it's over 5 years. And I always say we're undefeated. We're 231 and 0. Of course, after tonight we're 232 and 0, but we're undefeated because we do pick a certain guest, and we love everybody, and we love everybody's music. But it doesn't mean they're going to be this great guest. We've never missed. Everybody's been perfect, like yourself. And like I said, we start coming around the bend and say, let's get people back. And when you first came out with the new music, like, I got to get Lisa. And then I realized I have like 8 months worth of names, and I'm like, oh my God. But we make room, and we thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
And I noticed a lot of your life still revolves around Bucks County, which we love. In fact, we're all still supposed to get together one night and hang out.
Yes.
I haven't forgotten.
Wait, how do you feel about singing on a float?
Right. So,
Wow.
so long story short, we got invited. I don't know if you called it. A couple weeks ago, we got invited to this wing bowl tournament at a bar. We took the show there.
Yeah.
We were the party that made the party, so to speak, and we went nuts with it. It was a great time. The same bar says, hey, for St. Patty's Day, it's a Saturday before. For the St. Patty's Day, Levittown has a parade. We got a big county Escalade. We got a trailer. We want you guys to come on the show. Jules like, let's get Lisa to sing a song on the trailer.
I'm down. Oh, let me know. I'm so down. I would
It'd be
totally
so
do
fun.
That would be pretty awesome. Do you know any Irish tunes? Are you Irish? I don't
I
know your
actually
background.
am. Yes.
See
My
that?
Yes.
mom's last name was McDonough before she married my dad, so we are very Irish on her
Aw.
side.
McDonough. We're bringing it. We're one Perini, one Tatey, and a McDonough.
Yeah, right. But I was thinking dance music too. That will just power us through that whole
yeah.
brave route. Just
See,
an idea.
I
We
would
know
love
how
that.
Do we know how to put these parties together or not?
Right.
Just give us a place to set up, and the rest is just gold.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, honestly.
Blessed.
It was pure hell that night at the wing contest, and you'll see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I chased Jewel into the bathroom with a video camera, all that fun stuff.
It's,
Oh my God.
yeah.
It sounds like you guys had fun though. It does. It definitely sounds like a good time.
For
We always do. Like I said, this is us. What you see here is us, and that's like I said. We get the great guests who are fun with us, and I mean it legitimately. When I sit here in front of the guests and tell them that their projects are great, their music is great, what they're doing is great, I feel that. And every once in a while, like I said, Lisa and I will just send out a little text, "How you doing? How you been?" kind of thing, which I love also, and I thank you for that because it's a great connection. That yeah, the guy's going to kiss my ass about my music for a half hour, but he's also a good soul and wants to know how I'm making out genuinely.
You always check in on me. I love it. I love it. I absolutely do.
Thank
That's
you.
my favorite.
And now when I have bad days at work, I'm like, Lisa, you'll never guess what happened today.
Anytime. Seriously, anytime.
And the
Be
car
careful.
business.
Jewel will tell you. Some nights, 2 a.m, she's a poor girl getting a text.
Right, it happens. But that's because we're all buddies here.
Yes. That's so awesome that you guys
I
are.
nudged my wife. I'm like, honey, you up? She's not up. Jewel, guess what happened today?
Oh my gosh. I
That's
wanted
what
to say,
Sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
oh, not at all. I wanted to say though, the last time you said you're going to do a cover of "My Heart Will Go On," and now it's the comeback of Titanic in the theater. So
Oh,
think-
really?
I think now's the time to do. I think I don't know if it's out now. I saw it advertised. So the movie. So
Oh my gosh, I'll definitely have to do that then. I didn't even know that. Thank
I'm
you
just
for
like-
letting me know.
Oh,
But
sure.
no.
I'm just
She
like
meant,
forcing you to sing all over the
yes, she meant right now.
No, I didn't. No, not put me on the spot. I mean, we
I
would love
love
it.
it.
But
I love it.
It's a project I've always toyed with, like getting people to perform live here. I know it's hard because it's not the same as being in a live atmosphere. And the same thing, doing shows and all. Um, is there a show coming up? I'm sure after everything you're dying to get back out and perform. You got any coming up that we need to know about and get us out there?
Yeah, I mean, so basically I didn't really get to say too much about I am technically working on an EP right now. So once that's done and I have those songs mixed with the other album, I feel like that's enough to like actually do like a decent set on a show. So I think once I have that going, I will definitely do some live shows. That'd be so nice.
That
So
sounds excellent. We look
yeah.
forward to it. We try to get out to places, and we're slowly but surely making our way to see people to come on our show. You get that nice little connection, and you almost feel like, yeah, I know them. Like we chat. We're like that.
Yes. That's so nice that you guys do that. It really is. And it means a lot, I'm sure, to the people you do it for. And it means a lot to me. So yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, we will be there for you because you're worth it. You're just such a sweet soul, a kind soul, a great person. Like I said, the music is really killing it, and I'm so happy that, like I said, when I first saw you, you were getting into it and talking about the future, and now it's playing out for you. And that makes us really happy. Me and Jewel just love to see that kind of progress.
Thank you so much. That means everything. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I'm just really glad to. Yeah, we got to see each other grow. Look at you guys. Episode 2. What you said, 230? What is it? Yeah,
232. Yeah,
232. There you go. Yeah, we've all got to see each other grow. It's been really nice.
my beard got thicker, and everything's changed.
the waistline got bigger.
Waistline got bigger.
With that.
No, I totally get it.
I survived a heart attack. All the things have come around the bend.
Whew.
It's been a rough go.
Yeah.
So you got the EP coming out. I'm sure you got rough drafts already lined up. So it's going to be soon, or something got to wait for a little bit.
It's probably going to be within the next, I would say, in the next year, just because there's other stuff I've been doing as well. It's a bunch of projects at once. So I'm just trying to put everything as much as I can into everything. But yeah, I think it's just going to be probably in the next year. That way it's everything I want it to be, and, no regrets on how it comes out,
Right. Doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's. I had a good phrase and I lost it. Never mind.
Yeah, as long as yes, as long as I gave it my all. Exactly. Yep.
Okay, that's what I was saying. See, she reads my mind. We got this thing here. Thank goodness for that. I'm falling apart tonight. I get a little Lisa Orlando nerves going on tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. I'm nervous too, guys. I love you.
You don't seem nervous though. Do you? Do
I know you're
anything for your
very-
nervousness.
I mean, I definitely do get a little nervous, but I think what it is like I'm so used to doing those videos now, like on Instagram, and I guess just knowing the that a lot of people are seeing those kind of helps a little bit because it gets me used to it. But this is my first time doing anything live though since all of that. So yeah, so there's definitely nerves and coming back on. I was excited to see you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, live is definitely tougher, I feel. But our new host we have on here, Allie, we were out at the thing and she's like, come on, do a TikTok with me. And I froze. I'm like, oh no, I cannot like perform like this. Like
I totally get it. Yeah. I can't really do those TikToks either, or those dances and stuff. They're intimidating.
No.
No, man.
But it's fun. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this experience, and just seeing our guests in this capacity even is just really cool to us. So thank you so much.
It does makes it so much better. Next thing, I guess I'm going to ask you, like I'm going to start asking everybody, are you excited to see Cocaine Bear? Because this is the craziest movie ever.
I heard about that, but I didn't see the trailer. So all I heard was that it's just some like random thing about people are in the mountains and there's a bear that comes with cocaine. That's all I heard. That's all I know. How accurate is that? What is
It's
a true story.
It falls out of a plane apparently, and he eats like a whole brick of it. And you got to watch the trailer. It looks great. I'm definitely getting myself to the theater. It looks.
I have to. I'm watching it as soon as we're off. I'm like going to check that out right away. But
right?
yeah, is it out?
Yeah, it just came out. It came out like 2 days ago. I just always wonder what's on, especially artists about other forms of art. You always wonder what on people's mind. It looks ridiculous, but I've got to see it.
Is it a comedy or is it a horror movie?
A little bit of both. Like right, like the premise is funny, but it's not like jokes. Like some of the situations will make you laugh, but yeah, it's apparently kind of gory and horror-esque. And now they're talking about another one coming out called Meth Crocodile or something like that. About crocodile. Yeah, I know. Like Here we go.
franchise.
Yeah, right.
Star Wars.
You know what I saw last night that was horrifying? It's out like right now. I mean, it's not horrifying, but
Crack
it's like,
Rat?
what is happening? No, it's called The Knock at the Cabin, the new M. Night.
That
Oh my
looks
God.
terrific. I mean,
didn't see
scary as heck, but looks terrific.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
pretty wild. It's
Ouch.
pretty. It was decent.
Ouch. Unbearable. Ouch.
Oh, that's
Terrible.
okay.
Well, yeah, Knock at the Cabin looks really good. And like, a lot of, I mean, are you a movie person, Lisa? I mean, I know you like acting. Like, do you like getting out to the movies?
I do. I actually haven't been to the movies in person in a while, but anytime like it's like one of those things where it streams exclusively on like Peacock or something like that from the movies, I check it out immediately. I love seeing new movies. Definitely.
That's
And
awesome.
that's always like the next day. It's out on Peacock anyway. So.
I know, right? Yeah, pretty much. You're watching from your home. You see people in the theater watching it while you're watching it, like on their phone. You're like, dude, it's right there.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
So it's a new segment we have here on the Yo Show. Take Lisa on a movie date. Guys, drop your emails. No, I would not.
I know. I'm just messing around with you.
Especially with our audience. Holy Moses.
I thought you were
Lord
gonna
knows.
say get Lisa's take on the new movies, but
I like
you
that
had to
even
make it
more.
weird, Jeff.
I always got to make it weird.
That was funny.
Meanwhile, Lisa, I love coming back. And it's like, okay, this is the last time for this.
No,
Yeah.
I love this. This is great. I'm having a great time, honestly.
Excellent. And when the EP comes out, we'd love to have you back and play more music. And like I said, if you're free and want to hang out with me and Jewel and the wife and see how we are off camera, God help you, we're up for that as well.
I would absolutely love that. Definitely let me know. I'm so down.
Yeah, anywhere in Bucks go. Bucks go, Monk go. Let's
love
go.
me,
Yeah.
love me from Bucks Go. You can find the amazing and talented Lisa Orlando at www.lisaorlandoofficial.com. Facebook at Lisa Orlando. She's got a big group page, like 13,000 people. How we've grown. Amazing. Instagram at Lisa Orlando Official. The new song Alive is out now. Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you download great music, you can find it. You can also find it on YouTube. Watch the video like we did earlier. And as always, Twitch, Lisa Orlando Official. How you liking Twitch? Because we still kind of suck at it.
I think I used it a handful of times a while ago, and I have to re-up my doing that because it's been way too long. But yeah,
I agree. And what we should do, and not to put you on the spot, I know everybody's got busy things, but the three of us like collab on just a little piece to keep it going because everybody's just, it's video games. But there are talk shows now. There's a lot of bands on there sharing music, etc. And let's bring it to the talk realm. It's not all video games. I know Jewel likes the video games, and I just stink at them. But
I like the video games too. But yeah, I would love that. That would be so much fun. I'd love to collab with you guys on something for that. That'd be great.
I'm telling you, we got a new song, Dead, and then we got
Yes, coming out as soon as possible.
it's coming out tomorrow. For God's sakes, I need it because she's gonna say, "What's that thing dead about?" I'm making money. I need it with a check in hand. Right now, right. With a check in hand makes everything go. So once again, make sure you check out the music. It's absolutely excellent. And Lisa, a million times, thank you. We always say it's a half hour, about 40 minutes deep, because I didn't want to let you leave. You're great. You're absolutely wonderful. Your spirit is always upbeat. You're just fantastic. We thank you again for coming on. And we're going to see you soon. That new EP comes out for sure.
Sounds great. And thank you guys so much again for having me. This was so much fun.
Absolutely. We love it. Lisa Orlando, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let the sites scroll down the bottom for a few more minutes where you know where to find her and check out her social media sites and definitely check out the music. It is sensational. Keep doing it, man. You're doing a great job. We're very proud of you.
Well, thank you so much. And
Sure.
you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll talk to you guys soon.
You got it. Thanks, Lisa.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Lisa Orlando, ladies and gentlemen. Jewel, she's just like the sweetest. I love her, and I love her positive take on pretty much everything. Rain, thank you very much. This is the second time we've had Lisa. She's a local girl around here. Jewel, we met Rain last Wednesday when Nailbite was on. She's a massive Nailbite fan. She was at the concert, and unfortunately they did not win, and Rain's awesome. She spent the night with the guys playing in the chat room, and and she came back too. That's the shocking part. She actually came back.
They're denying Nailbite though. They're just on that train to.
Yeah.
Oof.
They're sensational. And like I said, if it didn't come around this time, they're what, 16, 17 years old, 15 years old, whatever. They'll be back.
Cocaine tigers coming for
Cocaine
you.
tiger.
Oh, that'd be scary.
Cocaine little talk show host.
Oh my God.
Well, good evening. It's
Ooh.
Little Miss Joey. Love nail bite as well. Little Miss Joey's going to tell the folks at home who are watching what to do to the Yo Show.
Go ahead.
You hold it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications and hit that like button in the face. But don't break your screen. I almost broke that mic. But you don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Even though I do it.
Comment if you want some merch.
Got brand new merch.
Oh, she actually like gave you her shirt the like Price is Right way. We do have new merch, and it's going to be available soon for purchase. We got T-shirts coming, etc. So make sure you get those pieces. And when it comes out, Joey is definitely going to come to your house to steal your snacks if you don't buy shirts.
Steal her snacks. Yeah.
No snacks.
Everyone give a quick congrats. She's got a big presentation tomorrow.
All right,
Yes.
get him, Tiger. Just do in school like you do here, because you're terrific here.
Right?
You,
That's
you present
that's
things
it.
better than we do.
thousands of viewers every week. Don't be nervous.
But
She's
there's
dressing
only-
as Sally Ride. The
but
astronaut.
there's only 10 people here.
No, there's not. There's a lot more.
There's a lot more. You see that little counter, that is always way off. At the end of the night, it says like
Well,
400. I'm
the
like, what?
computer's lie.
Thanks, bud.
This better be your favorite Mario video.
It is. Wow, this is getting forceful.
All right. Well, I think you're set for tomorrow. So she's got that confidence. But I love Lisa. This new song. Oh, my gosh. If you missed the first part where we played the song, go back and rewind and listen to the song on Spotify. Now I could say Spotify. Don't have Napster anymore.
Yeah!
Yay.
A sad moment, but yet a bittersweet moment as Jewel has finally put Napster to rest after 30 years.
Bye. It was not doing me any good.
The
I will
first
say-
song, the first song you downloaded on Napster, was it by Simple Minds?
In the 40s? I have to say, though, Spotify,
Great song.
it's kind of hard to search. Is it just me?
Yes, it is absolutely just you. I'll tell you what, though, for you people out there, I mean, might take me a little second of cumbersomeness, we could fire up another Lisa Orlando song if you'd like. Drew, what do you think?
What did you say?
I said we can fire up another Lisa Orlando song if everybody.
Oh, right now?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. This means Jeff has to go to the bathroom.
It actually doesn't. How about Wake Up? I love this song.
Yeah, I like this
Yeah,
one.
it's a great one. Let's get it set here. Make sure there's no commercials that play before it. No. We need a producer and a director.
And an intern.
An intern. We have an intern. She shows up when we go out to bars. To eat. When we come to eat, she shows up. All right, let's get it. Let's play another one from Lisa Orlando. Wake Up is the song.
Woo!
I think we played this one the last time, but it's just that great that we got to hear it again. And okay.
Got it?
Still didn't get it.
Remember Blog Talk when you had all
That is the only thing I miss about Blog Talk is you can get all them songs were like right there, right next to you, just clicked.
I wish we still had that playlist. What's on my playlist?
What's on my playlist? That is a great playlist. I know we don't have that. Well, actually, it's still there. I think I stopped paying for Blog Talk because we weren't using it, but that playlist might still be alive somewhere. Anyway, enough Jeff chit chat. Let's get to Lisa Orlando and Wake Up. See, the good thing about Lisa, it's only 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Her songs are under 3 minutes. So we get back to me faster. Oh, Christ. Let's play the song. Be right back here on the Air Show, enjoying more from Lisa Orlando.
You can't handle the way that I am. Caught you dreaming that you were my man. Boy, I don't think I'll be the one you want me to be. Wake up, get out of your head. Wake up, here we go again. Wake up, I won't wait forever. Wake up, what you want from me, but you've got to go, yeah, you've got to leave. I don't do things. You can't handle me, and it's clear, babe. I've got you tripping over nothing, wondering if we're really something. Wake up, get out of your head. Wake up, here we go again. Wake up, I won't wait forever. Wait, I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. Yeah, you got to leave. Oh yeah, I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. You got to leave. Oh, I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. Yeah, you got to leave. I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. You got to leave. I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. Yeah, you got to leave. Oh yeah. I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. You got to leave. I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. Yeah, you got to leave. I don't know what you want from me, but you got to go. You got to leave.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Nice way to do it twice. Yeah. Wake up. Lisa Orlando, our guest tonight.
I don't want to go to a club and dance.
I know, right? It definitely gets you in the
Swing.
vibe. I was going to play the video, and I'm like, let's just go with Wake Up, because the video is going to make everybody want to get up and dance.
I know.
It's great, though. She's great. I love her. She already came right out and thanked us, and that's the other thing I like about the
Such a
communication.
sweetheart.
Like, she really is. She's great, and she's talented. The singing is really coming along great. I'm happy for her. And I told her, I said, we root for you here. We're fans for life. And, you know, like I said, once you're Yoshi, you're family. And that goes for you, Rain. I know you're new here, but you're now family. You come on the show and you
Yes.
comment and you join us, you become family. We love it. We love Lisa Orlando. Like I said, we shared a couple thank you exchanges, and I told her, look, we root for you. We're happy for you. We're excited. Big things coming.
I'm so excited for this year. I mean, like, this lineup for spring is absolutely crazy. We're having so much fun already this year, and it's just going to be a great year, I feel. Great summer.
I
Concert
agree.
season. Let's
Oh.
go.
Telling you, we were talking about the overpricing of concert tickets and all that. Number
Oh,
one,
yeah.
like I said, the independent bands and the smaller shows like Rain Will Tell You, like Nailbite, packed. Lovedrash Brewery over the weekend, packed it. Like the videos were insane how packed it is. And that's great. That's a free concert, even a $10 concert, whatever. But for amazingly talented bands, like we said, Sepsis is coming back over the summer. $10 ticket. You get to see a couple bands and have a great time and hang out and meet them. And that's the other thing too. You get to meet these people and talk to them about their music and all that. And that's a lot of fun. And you know, the venues are great. Lovedrash is sensational. Jewel, I tell you, cancel your life. Find your freedom. We're going to be up there having a great time.
Yes.
And it's so worth it. And I see the only thing that got me this weekend when I heard like the show Sunday was free entry and it's a 2-hour ride. I'm like, you know, if I get there on a 2-hour drive and it's sold out and I can't get in,
That'd be
it
sad.
suck. I know. So that's why the only reason you didn't see me Rain, I'm sorry. I know we were hoping to run in. I was hoping to run into a lot of you great Nailbite fans, and they are great fans. It's a great band. Again, they were here. They were terrific on the show. That's how we do it. There's a lot more guests coming. I put them on paper. There's a little inside joke on that. But we'll get to the lineup.
I'm so slow. I'm sorry.
We'll get to the lineup in a little bit. Yeah, I'd rather go to local shows, great venues. You can meet the artists. It's great. And exactly, a lot of fun. Like Nailbite, I seen them the last time Sepsis came to town. They were on the bill. And amazing. And you share a little hello or whatever with the band. And now, like I said, they played the Future Stars show. Got right up to them, talked to them, talked to the people involved in the band, the management, etc. It's awesome. And then you see them progress. That's what it's all about, and it's great. Like I said, I would do that. I'd rather do that 1,000 times over. And I'm not saying it to be smart, Jewel, or disrespectful, but to pay $500 for Springsteen, okay, guy's been around for 40 years. We know his music. or see a new band with new music for $10, and
Yes.
you know,
That's what I'm saying. And support your local artists. And these
yes,
Future Star shows are so good. If you're in the Philly area, come out. We'll be there most of the time.
yeah,
And
exactly.
hopefully we're going to be more and more of a part of it. So, yeah, I mean, just to see these youngins come up or people who have been doing independent music for so long, it's just what we love, what we're passionate about, and just with Lisa tonight and looking back and seeing, interview from 2 years ago, it's just crazy, and I love to watch the whole process and the formation of artists.
I like that, the formation of artists, and we have a lot more artist stuff coming up, and we want to share something real quick, and in that, Jeff's going to give you a little nostalgia, a little backstory. So today we got the word that we've reached that major plateau, and this is a big plateau. It's 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now I got to tell you, first of all, I put a banner somewhere that I can't find. There it is. What else is new? There it is. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we thank everybody who has subscribed, everybody who watches and is a part of the show. Yeah, we got like almost 10,000 on Facebook. And that's great. We love them too. And like I said, we talked about Twitch, a little slower, got like maybe 100 people on Twitch. To get 1,000 on YouTube is massive because this is around the world. This is people all over the place that stop and spend time to watch your program. We thank you for that. And with that, you're learning these new artists. You're learning me and Jewel. You're learning everything that goes on. And it's a major accomplishment that they say pushes you forward. So we thank you for that. Thank you very, very much. I know you're new to it, but man, you're part of it. And we couldn't do it without people like you. We get a great audience that gets in that comment section. I'm going to tell you real quick. Like I said, I'm going to rant a little bit, Jewel. I apologize. Give me a few minutes to rant because I promised Dennis Sullivan, who now does our IT work behind the scenes and makes little clips for us and all. He's like, somebody's got to do a thank you. I'm like, I'm going to do it on the show. Thinking to myself, do we have 3 hours? I'll keep it brief. But
did you write this down?
No, I didn't. I just made the thank yous because I want to thank people. So I made a thank you list that I wrote down. Oh. And we do want to thank from the beginning the people who got us to certain plateaus. Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell, who showed us StreamYard. We were an audio show with no camera, no nothing. And I watched them do it. And Jimmy's like, StreamYard. And you do this and you do that. And then through the time, people talked us through technology, we got better. So thank you to those guys. The podcast and webcast community who was holding our hands from day one, Maria Daniels and Tina Celine and the great Jeff Ravilla and the whole group at Indie Pods United. Next one's coming up soon. Thank you to that group. I thank John Ragus for my beginning. I was a guy doing a podcast on my telephone. He hosted a site on an audio. I called it on my phone. My first interview was Jesse Itzler. And here I am since. So thank you to that. My wife, Cassie, for believing in me and understanding and her patience with my foul mouth and my bad stories I share. Thank you. Steve Giordano, guy that's done great print work. He's helped us with tech work. He's been an avid watcher of the show. We thank him. Family and friends who talk about it, share it, believe in it. We thank you. Murphy's Bar, who welcomes us with open arms for some of our crazy events and ideas. The Moist Collective, my man Jim Hutton and his great beard product, like the Morning Wood that Jules has right there. And
Morning Wood.
Morning Wood, the modern man that Jeff has over there. See that? We're a Moist family, folks. We'll advertise them more in a moment. Every single guest, nice sticker. Every single guest who's come on and has shared their talent. And she was here last week. I told you, she learned all about it.
I'm glad you're catching on.
We had great fun, Lane. Oh, she's fast. She definitely belongs. Absolutely. Every person who's come on to share their talents. The rock band Sepsis, I've talked about them earlier. They will reach out, share ideas. They'll talk to me through social media things and vice versa. And ideas how to get fans, etc. Past guest co-hosts on the nights that Jewel for some reason couldn't make it, or the Wednesday nighters, Lydia Manson, Marcy Rocker Girl, my girl JoJo, yours truly JoJo. We love JoJo. Always messaging me to ask how the show's done. And of course, my girl Angela Marie. Angela, I miss you, love you. You're one of a kind, absolutely. Allie Commissaro, of course, now Wednesday nights. Thank you to Allie. Thank you to Dennis Sullivan for all the computer work and IT stuff and stuff that we never knew and kind of helping us through that to get us to 1,000. Our good friend Mo Wise in Union 215, our very first producer. We love you, Mo. We sure do. We really do love you. Of course, the people who watch on a consistent basis, JD Wolf, you're out there. Bear Rains, Chris Ball, my man Nachus, who comes all the way from South America to watch this program. Thank you for sharing the post and commenting and watching every week. Amber, you're out there for being our real life Jessica Rabbit. You know, Jessica Rabbit's my favorite. We need that on the show as well. And of course, last but not least, Jewel Tatey. From my beginning of doing the show on my own, sitting there at that restaurant that night and saying, yeah, I'm down, and bringing the ideas of local music and independent bands. Being here for my leap, I call it a leap of faith. We leaped into this, not really knowing what to expect. You become my sister, my family, my love, one of my truest friends on earth. I love you. I adore you. I thank you for every Tuesday putting up with my garbage, my foul mouth, my horrible hosting, my text rages. I thank you. And everybody, again, thank you for getting us to 1,000 on YouTube. That's like a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
We thank you. Jewel, follow that up with something.
Oh no, dude, you're gonna make me cry, you sucker.
Good. I love it. Let's cry for a minute.
That was amazing. Look at this.
Yay! Miss Joey's got her shirt as well. I felt bad. All I had left was a large. She's like, I'll take it. And that was it.
Girl.
And
She
she
loves
looks
it.
great in it. She really does. She wear that to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have all the colors.
Oh yeah, all the colors, all the colors.
I know.
But yeah,
We do have all the colors. Amazing. The black and gold, the black and white, the black and green. And Jewel, I was going to make like I did a little, no, I didn't really do a speech. A lot of it was just, like I said, I wrote down the thank yous. And again, like I said, the show started almost 6 years ago, and I came from another program where I did it by phone at first, and then I had this awful little headset
and
that made
Yep.
scratchy noises,
like
and we'd have
this thing in the Blog Talk Radio.
Jewel still has it, and we had like 20 people listen, and immediately I'm discouraged. Like, this stinks. But the people who've been through it will teach you. You don't worry about the listens and the views. You don't look at that. You watch yourself. How did I do? How did I sound? What did we talk about? Do we have a connection? And I got to tell you, Jewel, I mean, I know the audio went good. We did good. But the video, and being able to see each other and time each other and know our emotions behind what we say and know when a joke struck a nerve because you roll your eyes at me and stuff like that, it really makes a difference, and it's been amazing. I had this whole heartfelt thing that was going to make us both cry, but I figured, nah.
Yeah, I think you did the job anyway, and even I don't know, because sitting next to you is dangerous too. Because every 2 seconds, Jeff's like whacking it. Hey, and what about this? And what about this? So
I realized I did whack you a lot. I hugged you the one time, and you kind of creeped out on me. It was almost like a makeout section we were talking about. What was it? It was if you see it on YouTube, one of our subscribers, and the clip is called Yo Show After Hours. And I get all cuddly on Joe, and she's like, hey, no.
Hey, it's fun. It was fun on the phone. Well, I wasn't there on the phone. It was fun on Blog Talk, Spreaker. It's been a ride, and you have really put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. It obviously wouldn't be where it is adult parents without you, dude. And it's getting better and better, and we are growing. You know, I was saying that to Lisa, but like, I mean, we're growing too, and it's nice people see that and are there for the ride. Like look at all these people. We really have built this community of people, especially the podcast people who give us advice and just are our inspiration, like who we look up to and would aspire to be, but still have our own baby and do our own thing and have it done our way. And when we say we steer the ship, you know, if something's not feeling right, it's always up for discussion and we work through it. And I don't know, and it's not perfect, but it's ours. And we, you know, remember that time that AM station wanted us.
Yeah.
We're like, well, let's see about this. Let's do this and take this out and put this in. And no. The thing with this is we've gotten to our comfort level, but we're willing to learn and expand and just get bigger, better, and better, man. Like, this is it. This is culmination of all that. So it's been great. It's been a ride, and happy I'm here for it still.
I love it. I love when you get on a rant. You always act like you don't want to get on a rant, and then you get rolling. That's great. And Bear, I know you might have just tuned in, but a minute ago I gave your name as a thank you as
Props.
to a lot of the people.
Might want to rewind.
Yeah, might want to rewind or check it out again. I gave props to the people who end up in our comment thing and just are here with us and enjoy what we do and share comments and talk us up and share our stuff. We'd love you for it. Bear has, if it wasn't for Bear Reigns, you want to talk about somebody who gets props. If it wasn't for Bear Reigns, we would never found Laura Cheadle. And how freaking much do we love Laura Cheadle here on the show? And again, you said,
Bear
hey, how about this, Pam?
An ear and an eye and a knack for talent, I tell you.
He does. Bear and JD has turned us on the bands. And of course, he's part of the Sepsis family. Bear also sent us, wait a minute, there's one more. Oh, Margarita Monet from, I think, Edge of Paradise?
Wow.
Oh, I got to try and get her on again. It was a solo show. I got to
missed
bring
her.
her. She's so sweet, too. She's a doll. She's so great. And I said, just another one of those great female artists that come on here. We get them all. We get actors, actresses. We've had authors. Tiffany Mosher, we still love you. I actually said hi to her the other day and missed
Lydia
her.
Manson. Love
Lydia
you.
Manson, a great actress, and she always says, I'm nobody, but you're a major superstar to us. Oh, you couldn't log on to YouTube. Ah, so you heard me kiss your ass. You made me do it again. Thanks.
Oh.
That's what we love. We love to do it. We love giving everybody props here, and it's part of our program. So thank you again to everybody. Again, 1,000
Thank you.
subscribers and growing. I mean, feel free to subscribe to YouTube. We got yous all over Facebook. We get the views. We've had views go as high as 15 to 20,000 on certain episodes. So that's,
Pretty dang awesome.
pretty dang awesome. And I feel it every time, especially that when I went out to that wing bowl, a lot of guys are like, oh, so that's Jewel, huh? Yeah, relax, pigs. That's the girl you see on the show every week. She really is that precious.
Apparently, I was an AI bot for a long time.
I know, like that was like the one night we went. You see that part? You saw it. Don't make me do it again. We almost cried the last time. We went out one night to Murphy's. Go figure, it's become like the official bar of the air show. A little sponsorship cash, and that's our man George Powell before he left for Nashville. That was doing emo night, like DJing. And my friend Pat comes up and I'm like, hey, this is Jewel. He goes, oh, there really is a Jewel. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I just thought that was like an AI generated.
Good. I like to be a little mysterious.
Yeah, right? I think what he's trying to say is you have such perfect beauty. You must
Oh,
be
right.
computer generated.
For sure.
For sure.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you're all right. You're the second cutest person on this program. No doubt about it.
Gosh.
I'll tell you who's first. But again, thank you. And especially thank you to listeners. I'm especially leave that down there. The listeners, the subscribers, supporters, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Our website is www.theyoshow215.com. I usually put it up the next day or the day after on Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Deezer, Apple Podcasts. So there's always a chance to find us somewhere. And then we do it Wednesday nights with Allie. Tomorrow night, Allie and I will welcome Michael Lohan. So that should be intriguing. There's a nice little write-up I got to read about the things we can and cannot talk about with Michael Lohan. But that should be good. I'm excited to get that out. And we just have we got so many great people coming up. Let's get into that. I was going to do Man Cave, but let's get into who's coming up on the show because there's just so many great people. And guess what I forgot to do? Put up a brand new picture. Damn it. Anyway. Woo! We start out next Tuesday night here live 8 p.m. with a show you are not going to want to miss. I absolutely mean this 100%. The #1 purchased movie on Amazon right now is My Stupid Cover Band. My Stupid Tribute Band. Sorry. My Stupid Tribute Band. It is the story of Back in Black, the world's #1 AC/DC cover band. Saw these guys in Nashville. They're incredible. The lead guitarist and the founder of the band, Mike Morales, will be with us next week, Tuesday, to talk about the band, talk about making the movie, talk about just being in music. And
Spoon.
and we're going to tell them about. We're going to talk to them about making Yo Show the movie My Stupid Podcast.
Oh man.
Fat Mez is playing at Steam this weekend. Don't know if anybody's got plans.
Ooh.
Now, I want to see Fat Mez. We might get to that. That's their Steam this weekend. That's something we
love
might be getting
Steam.
into. Me too. I love their food is
Times.
phenomenal as well.
I'm not gonna eat there.
Oh, you got to get the food is incredible. March 14th, one of my absolute favorites. You know, I love to bring back my favorite actresses and actors, etc. The beautiful Miss Betsy Russell will be on the program March
Yay.
14th. She was an audio coming to video.
Mhm.
Very excited for that. March 21st, a great musician, Kate Boytek, who's been sharing the heck out of our posts, and she's excited to be here. March 28th, we welcome back once again Hale Sagan.
Woo.
One of my favorite girls, Sagan Amory, and Nick Quiano will be on the program talking about the newest stuff from the band. They got new music out. I'm going to talk to them about that and see how they've been. It's been a while. April 4th, great super group, founding original members of Collective Soul, member of Scott Weiland's band,
Yeah.
and others make the great Mojo Moji. They will make a return to the show April 4th. Make sure you check those guys out. They are awesome. April 11th, Jewel Mix, so excited for this. This guy keeps hooking me up for tickets to movie premieres, and he's doing it on show nights. I haven't been able to get there yet, but April 11th, we talked to an amazing local promoter, Darnell Hicks from Party Nerds. This dude is super cool. He made a post the other day. He's like, at my age, still dressing like a pirate? I'm like, dude, at our age, let's just keep doing it. And he agrees. Darnell's a party guy. Can't wait to have him on the program April 11th. April 18th is still up in the air, to be announced. April 25th, Jeff's birthday. I don't know. We don't know.
Surprise, Clark.
Jewel knew. Surprise. Clark, that's the gift that keeps giving the whole year. So we're looking forward to that. Jeff's birthday on the 25th. I always get excited. May 2nd, singer Stormy Lee, who was posting all over her page about being on the show and told her we can't wait. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's May 2nd. May 9th, Jewel's new favorite band, another band we met at the Future Star Show, Strange Culture, will be here. And they have new music dropping like the next day. So maybe we'll talk about a world premiere. Maybe. Right?
You guys rock. I was like hair blown back, like wow. They were phenomenal.
Another semi-local band, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Strange Culture, awesome band, May 9th. And I'm telling you what, you talk about like Nailbite and stuff like that. Maybe a band that can open for Nailbite.
For sure. They can.
Right?
Dudes rock.
Another great one. This is, to me, is absolutely the cutest thing ever. If they hear me say it, they're like, hey, cool, dude. Like, we're teenagers. But a great band, Modern Yesterday. They just won the, we're in Bethlehem. Yep, there you go. Bethlehem, PA. And Modern Yesterday just won the Nazareth Battle of the Bands talent show. And they were at the Future Star Show. They're young kids, but they're just great musicians. I spoke to the bassist there, young guy. Today, their mother got in touch, I guess, to make sure we're all legit. So we got it lined up. May 16th, Modern Yesterday on the program. May 23rd, another band from that great Future Star, Stealing Society. And I felt so bad. It came up like, yeah, we're like the oldest dudes here, but they rock. Hey, guys, age got nothing to do with it. Them guys rock. They're great. Stealing Society. May 30th, we're back with Impact and some of their great performers as Rebecca Folsom comes to the program. June 13th, one more go-around from the Future Star Show. Everybody who's seen my Facebook are like, who's that girl who's singing Immigrant Song? That's like the best Led Zeppelin I've ever heard. She also does a great Janis Joplin. Sunrise Cries is the band. They're here June 13th. And we got so much more stuff that we're lining up. And 2.0's got, our Yo Show Wednesday, whatever the heck it is. Sorry. It's got great stuff lined up too. So just so many great shows. We're still booking people. We're into the summer, and it's going to be a great spring and summer right here on the Yo Show. New fans and friends tuning in and chiming in. Just great stuff.
Yeah, what a lineup, right, JD? I'm so excited, especially for the Future Stars, just to see them. And man, this is just what we like to do. And it is another platform. They could be heard, and you never know who's listening.
Absolutely. You do never know who's listening. And the great thing was, like, that day at the Future Stars Show, Elena Brokus, who runs the program, apparently when people were coming in, she was pointing us out and saying that's like a radio podcast, and they're here and they're finding people. And I go up to like Sunrise Cries. I went up to the dad, and he's like, "Oh, well, I was waiting for you. You're the radio guy, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
Oh my god!
But it's
Next
cool
time
though.
we'll wear like sunglasses and suits and sit in the
Right.
corner, all, like the
Yeah,
cigars.
like smoking cigarette, writing stuff down. Give him like a
Then we'll be real mysterious.
yeah. Give the waitress a hard time. You call this corned beef? Yeah.
So funny.
Definitely support the young and up and coming artists, the independent bands. There's a lot of them out there that is great. And like we said with Rain, like JD will tell you, and Bear will tell you, and Jewel will tell you, yeah, man, embrace these bands because there is some great. There's like hundreds of songs from them on my playlist. Mike Nappy, you know I load your jams. The dude's got new music coming out.
Oh my god,
Great
he has
stuff.
like a new song every day.
He
That's
does.
That really like
Did you hear 90s Kids yet?
music is like I didn't know.
It's good.
Love
It's
this
it's
man.
very clever. It's very nappy. He talks about all that stuff you remember. You'll remember definitely.
Yeah,
You're
that's
more
my
90s kid. It's so much fun. Definitely great. And he's doing it. He's telling us we're great and we're nobody. You're great.
You know what? Everybody, ESE, everybody support everybody.
I don't know who does. My brother, of course, tends to forget what time the show's on. Sends me a text with a picture, says,
Okay.
"Who is this?" Let's see anybody's knowledge. Anybody tell me who that is?
Embiid?
It looks like Embiid, right? But this looks like an older picture. I don't think it's Embiid.
Hmm.
I don't know. If
Looks
anybody
like-
can get it, you're going to win Jules tank top.
No, I win. I win.
We'll make Jewel the winner. Let's go to some topics. We do have a few topics, and we hate to miss the topics. We're talking about Tom Sizemore. Here's an interesting one for the NFL fans, and lately everybody's buzzing about the NFL being fixed and rigged and dangerous. Miami Dolphins player Byron Jones spoke up today. They were talking about the NFL Combine, and Jones came out, Jewel, and made comments that blew my mind. He says, "Don't take the pills. Don't take the injections. Whatever they offer you, don't take it." He says, "Because of the NFL, my injuries, I can't jump. I can't run. I certainly can't play anymore." And here's a guy who was a first-round pick of the Cowboys just a few years back, maybe 30, 31 years old, and his career's over because his body is totally broken down. Kind of attacking the NFL here. I don't know how familiar you are with the story, but throw a little light on what's going on with the NFL lately with some bad rap.
What is this? Is this like during the game? Like, I don't know, Mahomes? That crap?
Right, like during this ankle injury that
He miraculously came back from.
I tell you what,
Thought
he
was
went
out.
he went from screaming and writhing in pain
He was
to
done.
a halftime, and then like
Done.
pretty much the clinching play of the game, like that 40-yard scramble, like
Mm-mm.
fishy. It's very fishy. And of course, DeMar Hamlin with the heart attack on the field. It is a dangerous game. And like I said, years back, a player by the name of Carson Palmer said, one of these days, somebody's going to die on this field, and it's going to be the end of the NFL. Jones, not a bad thing to say about Jones. J.D. Wolf. It's not rigged. The Vikings just suck, dude. It's okay.
Super Bowl was
Love
just.
you. I know the Super Bowl was heartbreaking. I still haven't really gotten over it. I am wearing Eagles.
Phillies, man. I'm loving these Phillies.
Right. The Phillies are up and ready to go. They got some new names. That kid Wilson that plays right field. He
Yeah.
looks good. Yeah.
Cruz Castellanos is hitting the bats.
Trey Turner ready for his first season here.
He better
Harp-
pick it up. Better pick it up.
Oh yeah, but he's Trey Turner.
Too much.
He gets,
Okay.
gets a little wiggle. And the doctor is saying Bryce Harper's improving, could be back sooner than expected. Definitely need Bryce in the lineup. I'm excited. Last year got us so stoked up for baseball, and I can't wait this year. I'm really excited. And that's definitely something we got to do. And I was telling Cassie about the home opener idea. Go down tailgate. Our good friend Q, we went to watch the Super Bowl at Q's house. He's got a massive tailgate set up for opening day. So we're trying to find some tickets, go down, get Facebook Live up, do a little yo-show piece, get some baseball.
Yes. I already talked to my sister because the home opener is during spring break this year. So, like, kids have off. It's going to be a madhouse. Madhouse. And I'm
I
here
can't
for it.
wait. It is. The Phillies are going to take it all this year. And JD, I don't know. I thought it was midseason for Harper, but they're saying the doctor's saying he's really
Really?
progressing and getting better. I don't know. I mean, it's the elbow. It's a very serious injury. I'm telling you, we all want to go
It
back.
is.
My wife every day at work. Well, I don't want to say it because it's supposed to be working, but she's also scrolling for opening day tickets.
Yeah.
I'm dying to go.
Even if you don't go to the game, I am totally fine with tailgating and then going to Xfinity. Like, that's fine by me.
Oh, we're thinking of actually tailgating and then going to Xfinity during the game.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
that's fine.
And maybe hit up our friend Philly Frank, because a couple of years ago, he scored us a table at Xfinity
Whoa.
because he's got smoke up there. He did the one night we went to the last McGregor fight, the one where Conor McGregor broke his ankle. How big a fight that was.
Yeah.
And talked to Frank, and he's like, for my cousin, I'll do anything. I'm his cousin now. But it's like, and we had this giant table with a big wraparound to fit
the
like
Italians
8
are
people.
cousins.
Right, exactly. 8 people right up front. So yeah, I'm down for some Xfinity Live. Absolutely. A couple years back, funny story, opening day, me and my friend Amanda go down to the game. My wife had to work. Amanda's like, I'm off. I'll go to the game. Like, all right, me and you go down to the game. We go down to the game. Great game. Afterwards, go to Xfinity Live. This guy comes up to Amanda and he's like, yeah, let me get your phone number. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, I got Sixers tickets. Let me get your phone number. So she's looking at me. I'm like, guys got Sixers tickets. Give me your phone number.
Yeah, that's a great pickup line.
Yeah, she's like, but how do I know? He's like, dude, I'm giving you free Sixers tickets. So he shows me the phone in the app. I'm like, Amanda, give me your number. Yeah. I'm like, you want my number? He's like, looks at her, looks at me. He's like, no.
You know what though? So many times I've been in situation, not my ticket, thank God, because I would have massive panic attack. But the people I was with bought tickets of scalpers or something, or like online, and it wasn't like legit. And they get up to the gate, and it's typically like a big game too, and they're like, nope, like this is no good.
Really? Oh
Worst.
my God.
It's the worst.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
These tickets were legit though. Sixers tickets came to us for free. He's like, I can't go. So I came in here to find fans. You guys look like you had fun today. And they were like 12 rows back in the corner. It was like, no offense to anybody on earth that I love and have great days with. This was the perfect day. Phillies game, free Sixers tickets.
Man.
She got drunk, so her boyfriend, who's now her husband, drove her home. So that was off my shoulders. Just terrific. We Uber, dudes have to worry about paying for anything.
Oh,
Great
man.
day. Just and that's so
No,
yeah, maybe
give me free tickets to anything. Like if I'm at a carnival and someone comes up like, "Hey, you want some free tickets?" I'm like, "You just made my day."
yeah. Like I actually thought about an idea. I hate to say it on air because somebody's going to steal it, but somebody had mentioned back in the day an app or a page where like we would take your free tickets, like Stuck, give us your tickets.
Oh yeah.
And you either keep them or you give them out to like kids or somebody needy or something like that. And I was like, it's a great idea. I mean, but I would never want to give them up.
Or
Mine.
unless you're like can't find anyone to go.
Yeah,
But I would hate for it to go to the wrong person, because if someone really wanted it, you
yeah,
want to give it
it's
to
true
them.
though. It could always go to somebody who will resell them like me.
Yeah.
It's free for me. That is the motto, especially here at the Yo Show. If you got something free for us, we're all about it.
Right.
God, we already did who's coming on. Let's give it a couple more topics. Woody Harrelson apparently made a massive spectacle of himself on Saturday Night Live this past weekend. I rewatched the monologue. Did you watch the monologue?
I did.
Okay. I mean, and he's admitted, he's not hiding it, he's admitted to being a massive marijuana user. My question, how much marijuana do you have in the system that night? Because he was on a roll, and I don't know if it's a good roll or bad roll. He was busting on COVID. He said, imagine being stuck in your home and having drugs forced on you. And the whole crowd gave him ooh. He's like, not me, I forced them on myself. And he was just like really like going off.
Yeah, like some people found it hilarious, and then other people just like didn't know what to do. I think it was just maybe the delivery was off a little bit because he was so excitable. I don't know. But again, it's like, I don't know. You're not expecting like a Chappelle performance from Woody Harrelson.
Right. That's what for me, I'm like, and I read the headline. I'm like, what? Woody Harrelson? I watched it. I'm like, my God, he's hilarious. And
yeah,
it got
mixed reviews.
Right. Excuse the word. It got semi-political. It got he started ripping in on COVID. Ooh, look at that. Your birthday too. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, Woody's got a new movie coming out, and I guess to sell the movie, he over the tops it. It was a little over the top. I found it funny. I don't know what you thought or if you saw it. The people out there may have saw it, but there's Woody making press.
I mean, I didn't like laugh out loud or anything, but I was like, oh, okay.
Well, some of the moments were like, and that's nothing was laughing. Whoa! Like
I do love him though. Like I love everything, every movie he's in.
he admitted to being a major stoner. Apparently, he smokes pot every day.
Yeah, him, Willie Nelson, probably buds.
Buds, brumps,
Bud.
well played.
Buds. But yeah, you know who was excellent? That Pedro Pascal. I love him. I really have to watch Mandalorian now that I'm a fan.
I tried. There's something about Champions, right? Is the name of the movie, right? With Woody Harrelson. Something about Mandalorian I can't get into. Being such a Star Wars diehard, like Obi-Wan, didn't really do it for me for some reason. I don't know.
See,
Not really.
My brother and sister are like diehard Star Wars, and they love Mandalorian. Like they really love it. So that's weird.
Obi-Wan, I think Obi-Wan got to be like maybe a superstar.
Smoke
Like
weed every day.
superhero. And because like Darth Vader was like untouchable in one scene, next scene like he kicks his ass. Like I'm confused.
Yeah. Every time I watch Star Wars, I fall asleep. I'm sorry.
Where'd you get Star Wars?
Star Wars. I can't talk tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. But
For the local people out there, a very sad farewell, Jewel, to Nick's Roast Beef in Northeast Philadelphia. Shocking. I had
wild.
so many memories of Nick's and always going there. And the roast beef used to be phenomenal. Wasn't that as good near the end. The original obviously still has the best sandwich. But in just hanging out and going on dates and drinking and eating at Nick's, and it's going to be sad to see it go. Its last days in April, I believe. Am I correct there?
I don't know, but same. Like I've so many times there, and I know exactly the last time I was there. It was after the Sia concert, and LeCompte was performing.
Wow.
So
Jeez.
I guess that's a good way to go out.
Yeah, very, very sad. Very, very sad. I've had some of my first kisses there from certain women, and first dates, and
Did
just
you
hanging
say
out with your
women?
friend. Women, not just women.
You said-
Well, some nights in Nick's a little shaky. You never really know. But yeah, so apparently what had happened, Joel, the original landlord sold the property. New landlord comes in and sees Nick having 3 storefronts. Like, oh, if you want to keep it, we're going to triple your rent. That's a horrible way to go out.
No, but the Woodhaven one is still.
Woodhaven one will be there. The original one in, I think,
It's
Springfield.
really cool in Woodhaven. I like it.
I like Woodhaven. Matter of fact, that's a place that music is always cool at, too.
And the outside and.
Yeah, so it's a good spot. I'm going to miss the original. I haven't been there in a while, but thank you for the memories, Nick's Roast Beef on Cotman Avenue.
Memories.
Very sad. A local Chick-fil-A, Royersford, PA, says 16 years of age and over unless you're with an adult. Apparently what was going on, packs of kids would come in, under 16, and pretty much would trash the place, leave their trash all over the tables, go in and ransack the bathrooms, make fun of the staff, be rude, scream, yell, the whole 9 yards. We were all young once. We all had fun. But now you've ruined it, and now kids are like, it's not fair. Who's in the right here? To me, I think Chick-fil-A is in the right to protect the restaurant.
I mean, yeah, but the question is how? How are you going to, say this person is 16, this person's 15? You really don't even have IDs when you're that age. Like,
Yeah.
how are they gonna,
That's a good point. There's going to be bouncers. What do you do, dude? I'm a bouncer at Chick-fil-A. Like, what?
I don't know.
Got ID, bud? Just want a chicken sandwich. Gonna need to see some ID.
That's with anywhere though. Like
You
the
two
last
in,
time,
you're out.
the last time I went to the Willgrove Mall, I took Joey on like a Friday night last year. I'm like, never again. It was just overrun with teenagers. I'm like, oh my God. Like I cannot. Like they're just everywhere.
Yeah, they're not like polite about it either. Like you're in their way. They're going
They're
to
standing behind you in line and they're laughing, and you think they're laughing at you, and you're like, I can't. I'm done.
I agree. Definitely uncomfortable. It's the respect factor has changed.
But it's like, where can they go? They don't have anywhere to go is the other problem. I was just saying this.
I've got nowhere to go.
Like when I was under, we used to hang out in bowling alley. Like there's nowhere to like.
You couldn't feed me. I'll walk over to the 16-year-old kid. Hey, kid, you got extra money for a sandwich? Let's go. Oh, boy. Oh, good luck with that, Chick-fil-A, Warriors for PA. We got to the SAG Awards, talking about Christina Aguilera and Aubrey Plaza. Did you see this story?
No.
Okay. Aubrey, who I love.
I saw her dress.
I think she's.
Like it was on backwards.
Right. That was part of the thing. I love her. I think she's a hottie. A lot of people say her personality is a little rugged, whatever. I don't know that for a fact. She's also a local girl. But she had this mean mug through the entire, like she was mean mugging the camera through the entire time. And one of her co-stars in the film that won the award leaned up and said, you got a wardrobe malfunction about to happen any second. Apparently her boob was falling out of the dress. It was like a cross thing here. It was all under boob. And she was about to fall out of it. So she pretty much mean mugged her way through the entire speech, the entire moment, did a little adjustment. People were saying that she was too uncomfortable. The dress was inappropriate. Of course, imagine people. Can only imagine what they said on Twitter, even though we're on Twitter. Hi, Twitter. But you got to see it to really get the essence. I mean, I was kind of blown away by it. She looked pissed off.
Wouldn't you be, though? Like, I'd be so pissed. And, you're supposed to try on dresses, different designers, especially big award shows. Like, they have different designers dressing you specifically, tailoring your body. But as an actress or whatever, like, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to be just in all night, especially if you're on stage and you can have something fall out. Like, that's awful. Like, I wouldn't even like to sit here and have, like, I don't know, something uncomfortable on. But to be on that big stage and for that to happen, I don't blame her. But I think she's a pretty cool chick. I like her.
I like her. We never saw the entire plaza. Looked like the whole plaza was getting ready to come out of the top of that dress. And
guys, I feel like every guy I speak to, they're like, "Oh my God, Aubrey Plaza!" Like she's like the number one for so many people.
There's something about her, and it's not like.
What is it? I don't.
And I gotta tell you, like she's pretty, but she's not like drop dead gorgeous. But it's that little bit of a snarky attitude she has, and you kind of sense the sarcasm and take no shit. And she's pretty, like. It all kind of works. I don't know why.
She's like a real life Daria.
Kind of, yeah. That's well put. I mean, honestly, like side by side, and I'm not saying this to make you feel uncomfortable, but I would say you're definitely prettier than her, like face wise.
No, I just didn't get the appeal from everyone. From like everyone,
it is everyone
loves her.
There's such a lure about her that guys.
Really? Because I used to watch Parks and Rec, and I thought she was kind of annoying on that.
Everybody was annoying on Parks and Rec, though. Honestly.
Yeah, except Chris Pratt.
Well, of course. Snarky isn't as cool as Sharky. My man, Pots and Pans. You're on fire tonight.
Chris Pratt is doing some weird stuff, so I can't even say that.
Rain Sparkles, Angela Lender. Is this like your alias? You're like a superhero. Is Rain Sparkles a superhero and Angela Lender your alias? Very cool. Right? Isn't your prettier than Aubrey Plaza?
Lend me your power. Oh, you're flatterers, you.
I don't know that stuff. No, we speak truth here. The year shows how we do it. Do we have any more topics? We're at number one. Well, Cocaine Bear. We already talked about that. Jesus
yes.
Christ.
Oh, yes. I'll knock at the cabin, though.
That looks scary. And your honey's in it, too.
I know. I think this is his best acting role so far.
I heard he's gotten a lot better.
He did, yeah. I would have to agree.
And like people were picking on, he's like, I think I'm done with Guardians of the Galaxy. And they're like, oh, too big now. He's like, no, like the makeup is a lot.
Yeah.
And he said I have to wear it the entire time. There's no 5-minute break, take it off. He's like, that's on me the whole time. He said it gets to wear on you after a while.
That's what Jennifer Lawrence said too about Mystique. Like, oh my God, it's so much. And the contacts alone would drive me nuts.
Oh, absolutely. Like that Michael Jackson thrower thing. Just so Rain is her alien. What happens? We learned something new.
So mysterious.
I know you're very mysterious. I
it.
like it. We had like the best comments section.
I need an alias.
How about Jewel? I need a couple of them. I'm a disaster. A great time tonight. Couple minutes left. It's almost 10 o'clock, so means Joe will have to pee.
I know.
But again, thank you to everybody for helping us get to that 1,000 plateau. We do appreciate that on YouTube. If you're watching newly, like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit that notification button, or Joey will come and steal your sacks. She will.
All the snacks.
In the face, but don't break your screen. All the snacks. Facebook is the Stoop Radio Network. Make sure you like us there. Twitch, of course, we need some Twitchers. Twitchy people. We're going to start Twitching next. We pushed YouTube, or pushed Twitch. And, of course, Dennis asked me to do a 1,000 thank you. Let's see how it turns out tomorrow in a short.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. That's awesome. We really do appreciate that a lot. This way you get notified every Tuesday and Wednesday when we come on, and you're going to be like, I've had enough of this guy. It's like 3 episodes. Trust me, it gets over real fast. I'm cute and all.
The bell rings. The bell rings.
Every time a bell rings, I lose a piece of my soul. Now, we do love it. We do thank you. We appreciate coming out here Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Boss Mom. Oh, I like that.
I'll take it. Yes. Thank
I
you.
like Boss Cougar. Yeah, I mean, for you to be a cougar to me, that's like 70. So I'm old.
Gosh, I'm not a cougar.
I was supposed to get my beard shaved today, or tomorrow rather, but Caitlin's booked. I got an interview at noon. Just trying to get my beard done at 10. Might have to shave it myself.
Going all off? You doing the Mike Nappy?
I'm going to put it on video like Mike Nappy did.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man, get on Twitch. What do you do on Twitch? You follow. Subscribe YouTube, follow Twitch, like Facebook, send dirty pictures on Instagram. I don't know, something like that.
Don't do that.
Don't. All right, let's get ready to get out of here. Don't forget next week, once again, I will remind you all, put a little picture of it. That's them. Look at that.
Woo!
That is the band Back in Black, AC/DC. They got thunder.
Oh my God, Jeff.
Yes.
Thunderstruck. Man, how can we do it?
I know, right? We kind of can't, but I want to do it.
Damn. I mean, like the game. Like, do you ever play Thunderstruck?
No.
You ever play Thunderstruck?
No.
Oh my God. Take the picture down real quick.
All right. I'm going to take a picture. Don't forget, next week, Back in Black, my stupid tribute band, Mike Mirage, will be in the house. Very excited for that. I can't get his picture. I thought that was the dog. My cord's like rubbing against my foot. Okay. Picture's down.
Okay. Thunderstruck. It comes on. Everyone has to get in a circle. It's better if there's like 10 people. And
you mean the song? You're doing it's a game that's all hit me with it.
Give me the song. And every time they say thunder, it's a waterfall. And then you have to start next time they say thunder. And then the one who does right before the chorus gets screwed because they have to drink all through the chorus until it goes thunder.
What? Oh my God.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We're going to ask Mike Mirage if him and the band have played it before. It's actually very funny. And speaking with Mike, he's like, it's just going to be me. He's like, the lead singer, he's like, whack. Doesn't even have internet. What?
Oh. Yeah, well, he's off the grid like Tom Green.
He's kind of off the grid. And Mike said he's a peculiar character. So next time you come out to see us, they'll introduce you. We saw them in Nashville. I'm going to go on about it next week. Like big time. Big time. Big time. All right, let's get the hell out of here right on time. It's going to be fun. And the movie's great. Remember, if you got Amazon Prime, check out My Stupid Tribute Band. I watched it. I laughed. I loved that. I had a great time. And he's going to talk to us about My Stupid Podcast. It's going to be the Yo Show movie. It's going to be great.
Woo!
I love it. Let's get the hell out of here. St. Ricketts is the band. The song is With Fire Cannot Burn. Don't forget www.stricketts.com is our theme song every Tuesday night. Trying to get the boys back in concert, Jewel. Been really hammering them. I think they're sick of me because they stopped answering. We're trying to get the guys to come out and play sometime soon. How about it? Let's get some St. Ricketts.
Yes.
Let's play the song. Get the heck out of here. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Hooah.
Was it truly
night.
Pulling the anchor and drifting away. Blinded by reason beyond disarray. It's what fire cannot burn. It's what fire cannot burn. Wanted to embrace what it takes for it, pouring salt into the world, willing to erase what I'd lose for it, to accept what I assume. So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond disarray. It's what fire cannot burn. It's what fire cannot searching for something, destined for nothing, losing devotion over and over. Truly blessed if the taste of it poison deeper than you know. Kindly answer this, was the point of it just to reach new heights of love? So I'm pulling the anchor and drifting